As the alumni, I think we've done so much, and in my view, we've exceeded what we actually thought we would, because the initial, from where we started, we kind of thought it was small, and we didn't know it would like barge into what it is today.
So in the 3 years, we've grown not only in numbers by the guys who've signed up to join the association, but we have also been able to grow through the number of girls we've mentored. We've also sponsored through the school.
So the girls now are more confident, they have less social issues. We also do counseling, so there's grief counseling that's happening, and career days like we are today, and we also train hockey. So all that is done by the alumni.
Okay, personally for me, it was such an inspirational moment. First of all, okay, whenever I used to see the girls, you know, they are dressed up so well, I would feel like, you know, I need to be there. And for me to be there, I need to work hard, work smart, so that I get to that point. And then for the alumni, what they've done for me, it's such, like, it's much, because they stepped in at the moment when I didn't have school fee for my 4th year. And at that point, I actually didn't know where I would get any of the school fees, because it was such a challenge for me. But they stepped in and they paid for my whole year fee. So that saw me completing my Form 4 and attaining a grade of B+, which I really appreciate God and their Pangani fraternity, alumni, I mean. Yes.
Being a national school, that means that we get at least 2 girls, top girls, because it's national, so they choose the top, from every district, or is it county? From every county. So you'll find that some of the girls come from very remote areas, and they're not able to afford the fees. Maybe they've lost parents, or there's probably even some social issues that maybe they're estranged from their family. So such girls can even get above 400 marks out of 500, but they're not able to afford the fees. So that's what we are seeing now. It's not like before 2011, when it was a county school. So most of the people just came from around Nairobi. So we get people from all over Kenya.
We face a number of challenges. Number one, I wish we still had many more alumni joining in, because we have been able to see the positive impact it's creating on the school. Pangani has been number 1 2 years running. It gives me joy when we see such things on the screen. And if we know that even if in our very own little way we have been able to be a part of the process, it really gives us a lot of joy. These girls are very bright, and they're very resilient, very adaptable, and very impressionable. So if we're able to actually do the little we can to just try and impact on them in a positive manner, then it really works. So we would wish that we'd get more members, because more members might mean more scholarships or more financial aid coming in, or more networking, you know, and all these things eventually come to help the girl. We're all here because we're here for the girl. And I think that is the most important message that we want to make. I was once this girl, another person was once this girl, and if we're able to actually just hold hands and mentor one another, then we are going to move forward in a very positive manner.
I was an alumni here many years back. I left in 1990. I came back in 1999 to teach Kiswahili. We have ready professionals who are able to come, even in a short notice, to come and talk to the girls, help the girls.
I think the opportunity area remains that we still have a vast network of Pangani alumni girls that we haven't been able to reach out to, and so we can still be able to bring them on board, and that way, you know, together, or when we are more, we can do more. So I feel that that remains an opportunity area, and if we are able to do that, then we tap into a wealth of resources because Pangani alumni girls are all over the market, and they can be able to come and mentor girls, contribute, sponsor, and so on. And the other thing is that the organization has really grown very big. It is run by volunteers, but it looks like as we go on, we'll need to maybe have a secretariat that is running it, and this is one of the ways that our alumni out there can be able to help us grow, because many of the times there are some of our members who are working on this almost full time, and so this continues to be something that is an area of opportunity for us. And so my call would be for the alumni out there to come in and help us strengthen the organization, because now we have already stabilized and we understand what we are trying to achieve, and the frameworks are set up, and so it's the next phase is a growth phase for us to take it to the next level up.
Through our last dinner for 2018, we were able to now take about 35 girls forward for scholarship. So it's not an easy feat per se, but through your contribution and your effort, it really does help the alumni go far. Also in terms of manpower, guys coming over during our career days, our mentor days, our dinner and all that activities that we have all around, you're able to see what we do. You are able to plug in and join us and be part of the movement.
My question is to Dr. Caroline, and I wanted to ask, have you lost any patients before, and if you have, how did you handle it?
My name is Karis Ngono, and my question is to Brenda and Dr. Kingi. I'm asking, is criminology part of what you do, or it's a totally different thing?
I have two questions. One is, what's the difference between psychology and being a psychiatrist? And then, is it possible to manage another career if you do medicine? Aside costs.
What I'll say is it really helped me on building up the person I was, because the school, yes, it offers the academic part, it doesn't offer everything. When the ladies come around, they tend to teach you what the world out there entails, like what is expected of you. They tend to challenge you. I remember most of the time when we used to be told you need to work smart, like burn the midnight oil. I do remember such, and that kept me to be on toes. It enabled me to be on toes each and every moment. And aside from that, also chipping in financially, that was really great. You'll agree with me that it's very difficult for someone to give out even 100 shillings. So by the time someone is able to give out more than that to cater for a school fees for someone even she's never met, that they don't know each other, it's quite a great appeal. That has taught me to come back and give back to the society. It's like a dada for dada thing. So it really helps you to grow out and to embrace the women empowerment stuff, because I believe educating a lady, it's like educating the society. So that really helped me. They chipped in Form 4, third term, and catered for my school fees, and also bought for me books, and that enabled me to acquire a main grade of A-, which has really helped me to be the person I am today.
For me, the lesson that I've learned is being determined, like you keep up with your determination, because in this life, if you really want anything in this world, you're able to, like, anything is achievable, but what determines whether you're going to achieve it or not, it's your determination for it. Yeah, so like if you really need anything, you just have to go for it, and yeah, with all the, the zeal and energy, and that way you will achieve it. And another thing is focus. For you to like acquire, okay, you see, like for us, when we are in the university, it's so hard. Okay, we are trying to juggle up social life and academics, and sometimes it's kind of hard. But one thing I always keep in mind is that I have to keep focus for the very important things. Like I need to know why am I there, so as to go according to what has put me there. Yeah.
So the alumni has been on for 3 years, and these alumni, we've been able to see it impact on the school in very positive ways, through sponsorship, through mentorships, through networking, through alumni welfare, through organization of dinners, and I think it has only gotten to get more and more members. We're still not there yet in terms of the numbers, but then we really want more members to be able to come in so that they can impact on the girls. The girls love us, they love us when they come to school. They have very vulnerable situations, some of them, and they come and they talk to us, and we're able to mentor them. We're able to actually just try and just guide them in whichever way we can, just try and understand their situations. And at the same time, we also still try to see, with the things that we know, how are we able to mobilize and create more networks to come and help the girls at school.
Mentoring. Mentoring, I cannot stress anymore. Mentoring is just the way to go. Even careers, talk to them. Some of them just, I've only heard of the big careers. There's new careers. We had Sheila Mwanyiga talking about using her YouTube channel after she was fired. And now the girls are asking more questions. So there are those careers, especially the newer ones, digital careers. The girls are curious, but they don't necessarily understand what it is. So we encourage the girls, the ladies who finished before, come and join us. And you're never too young, and you're never too old.
So where do I see our alumni in the next few years? Pangani is known for doing great things, and with you, I believe we'll be able to continue doing greater and bigger things. So be the best alumni that there is so far. We have various brother schools and sister school alumni associations, and anytime when we are seated down during our meetings, they always use us as a reference point. So we are doing something good, but you can always do something better. So please join us and help us pay it forward.
I would pray that whatever we started will continue and even grow bigger. I would hate to see it die now. So I would say that I would hope that the next leadership will continue with our vision, will continue supporting the school, will continue supporting the girls, even beyond.